2025-2026 Senior Recognition Day. We are so proud of our seniors and look forward to celebrating today. Our first senior is Moses Black, accompanied by his parents, Brett and Claire Black, and his sister, Ingrid. Moses has been swimming for 2 years on varsity, and his favorite swim event is the 50 free. His favorite swim memory is cheering on his teammates at sectionals and state. Moses is a member of National Honor Society, and he is currently undecided on his school and major. His parting advice for underclassmen: don't be afraid to try something you've never done before. Our next senior is Grace Campbell, accompanied by her parents Will and Rebecca Campbell. She has participated in swim for 10 years and has been on varsity all 4 years on the high school team. Her favorite event is the 100 back. Her favorite swim memory is junior year sectionals for girls and boys. Her hobbies include reading and baking. Grace is a member of the National Honor Society and French Honor Society, where she serves as vice president. She has a 3.8 GPA and will most likely be attending Indiana State University, double majoring in pre-law and criminology or global affairs. Parting advice for the underclassmen: remember that you are an athlete and a student. Utilize good time management skills and don't be afraid to ask for help. Anthony Quadros, accompanied by his parents Chris and Sammy Quadros and his siblings Matthew and Caroline. Anthony has been swimming for 11 years and his favorite event is the 100 free. His favorite swim memory is getting a medal at Futures in the 400 medley relay. His swim awards include the All-American Relay teams, 400 freestyle, 200 medley, and academic All-Trojan athlete and All-County team. Anthony is a National Honor Society officer, member and secretary of Future Health Professionals of America, and member of Science National Honor Society and Math National Honor Society. He is a 2-time published author of Oncology Research, Self-Study AP Calculus, and second place Future Health Professionals of America state competition. He has a 4.496 GPA and plans to major in pre-med. He is currently undecided on what college he will attend. Parting advice to underclassmen: work hard. Carly Eldridge, accompanied by her parents Chris and Rachel Eldridge. Carly has participated in swim for 11 years and her favorite event is the 200 IM. She has lettered in three years and placed 7th at county in the 200 IM. Her favorite swim memory is freshman year boys sectional dressing like Oompa Loompas. Her hobbies include painting and baking. Carly has been a member of HOSA for 3 years and yearbook for 2. She will be graduating with an associate's degree in academic honors with a GPA of 3.88. She plans on attending the University of Louisville School of Social Work. Parting advice for the underclassmen: you don't always have to be perfect, you just have to try your best. Chloe Farmer, accompanied by her parents Sean and Melinda Farmer. This is Chloe's first year diving and her favorite memory so far is going to the first dive meet and competing with her friends. She is involved in cross country, track, student government, and Spanish National Honor Society. She is undecided on what school she will attend, but plans to major in physical therapy. Parting advice for underclassmen: have fun and don't be scared to try new things. Lainey Haggie Levingston, accompanied by her parents Dee Haggie and Vernon Levingston. Lainey has been diving for 7 years and earned her varsity letter. Her favorite dive is 52-22D back somersault full twist. Her favorite dive memory is a combination of all of our practices. We have fun, listen to music, try new things, and try our best not to get hurt. Lainey is enrolled in C9 for welding. She is on her second year in the program and also has worked at Chicago's Pizza for the past 3 years. After high school, she plans to get her associate degree online through Indiana Wesley for business, management, or engineering. During that time, she plans to find work welding, whether it's in a company or starting her own business. Parting advice for underclassmen: don't be afraid to be an outcast for doing the weird sport. Caleb Heck, accompanied by his parents, Josh and Stacy Heck, and his siblings, Sophia, Eli, and Lydia. Caleb has been swimming for 7 years, and his favorite event is the 200 free. His favorite swim memory is celebrating his first senior state cut in the 100 breast with Coach Brad. He is a Special Olympics coach, member of National Honor Society, and Business Professionals of America, involved in student publication, and serves in his church's children's ministry. Caleb's academic awards include AP Scholar, Honors Diploma, Academic All-Trojan Award, and state finalist for BPA Broadcast News Production. He has a 3.8 GPA and plans to major in accounting and minor in finance at an undecided college. Parting advice to underclassmen: don't stress too much about times and enjoy the process and results of the hard work that you put in with the people around you. The only thing that you can control is yourself. Nikhil Iyer, accompanied by his parents, Jerish and Heather Iyer. Nikhil has been on the high school team for 4 years and participated in club swim for over 10 years. His favorite swim event is the 2 free relay. His awards include sectional champion, county champion, 7th at state in the 200 free relay, and was a state finalist in the 200 medley relay. His favorite swim memory is medaling at state. Nikhil is a member of Student Council, Business Professional of America, and Model UN. His academic awards include state runner-up and national qualifier in BPA for economic research. He is a national finalist for editorial writing at a national high school journalism convention. He would like to attend Syracuse or IU and study economics and international relations. He would like to be able to continue swimming in college just to stay in shape. Parting advice for underclassmen: a winner is a loser who tried one more time, so make every practice count. Annabelle Kimmerly, accompanied by her parents Eric and Kristen Kimmerly. This is her first year diving, and her favorite dive is the inward dive. Her favorite memory this season has been meeting all the other divers and Coach Fred because they are the nicest people ever. Annabelle is involved in cross-country, track, choir, Triumph Music Honor Society, National Honor Society, publications, and Riley Club, and has played piano for the past 11 years. She has a 4.0 GPA and is currently undecided on her plans following graduation. Parting advice for underclassmen: it's never too late to try something new. Henry Linus, accompanied by his parents Craig and Jennifer Linus and brother Aiden. Henry has been swimming for 11 years, and his favorite event is the 50 back. His favorite swim memory is winning state. His swim awards include All-State, All-American, All-County, Sectional Champ, State Champ, County Champ, and School Record holder. He is a junior coach for Center Grove Aquatic Club and likes to play video games in his spare time. Henry has made the honor roll with a 4.0 GPA and will be swimming at Arizona State University and will study sports management and accounting. Parting advice for underclassmen: never give up and always push through. The reward at the end is worth it. There will be bad days and hard practices, but always keep a positive mindset looking forward. Addison Matern, accompanied by her parents, Devin and Ray Return, along with her sister, Avery. Addie has been swimming for 11 years, and her favorite event is the 100 fly. Her favorite swim memory is getting 7th place at state and 100 fly her junior year. Her swim awards include Most Improved Sophomore Year and MVP Junior Year. Addison is involved with HOSA and Empowered Youth. She plans to continue her swim career at Ball State, where she will double major in nursing and psychology. Parting advice to underclassmen: make every swim count. Nate Smith, accompanied by his parents, Andy and Shelley Smith. Nate has been on the high school team for 3 years and participated in club swim for 14 years. His favorite event is the 200 free relay. His favorite swim memory is cheering at girls sectionals with the boys team. His hobbies include cooking and trying new recipes. Nate is a member of Business Professionals of America, has a 4.0 GPA, and plans to study computer science at the University of Southern Indiana. Parting advice for underclassmen: I've made lifelong friends with so many of my teammates, and that is the best part about being involved in high school sports. Carter Staley, accompanied by his parents, Brad and Shannon Staley, and sister Avery. Carter has been swimming for 3 years and has earned his varsity letter. His favorite event is the 100 free. His favorite swim memory was breaking a minute for the first time. Carter is a member of the Model UN and Scouting America. He plans to attend IU Bloomington for business. Parting advice to the team: take your training seriously. Congratulations to all of our seniors in the class of 2026. We couldn't be more proud of you. Congratulations. Seniors, if you want to jump, you can.
Eddie, do it!
Phil Groniger's camera. I'm supposed to tell you to get the camera.
Are they actually?
All right, seniors, if you will meet Coach Brad over here by the scores bench, please. And then that's it. Congratulations.
Spectators and fans, Harrison had some bus issues this morning, so they just now kind of all got here. We're going to give them some time to warm up so they can race appropriately. So we'll probably get started here about 10:15.
Barley, wait.
It's like how we should have. We usually have to have 30 minutes of lunch.
You make it.
All right. For everybody at home, today is senior day for our swimmers and divers, and we are getting ready to meet all our seniors today. Up first, Grace Campbell. Grace, welcome to the live stream.
Thank you.
So, Grace, this is your 4th year on varsity. Tell us a little bit about your best swim memory that you have while you've been here at Center Grove.
My best swim memory, like swimming or just like in general?
All of the above.
I don't know. I can't think on the spot. Probably, my 50 freestyle last year.
Yeah, you've had a really good career as a 100 backstroker as well, finishing it at county and sectional.
Probably 50 freestyle and 100 back sophomore year, probably.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. What are your plans after graduating? We listened to your parade come out here. It sounds like you've had a really amazing academic career here at Center Grove. Maybe talk a little bit about that for us.
Yeah, so I'll be going to college, probably Indiana State. I'll probably either double major with pre-law and criminology or pre-law and global affairs.
Outstanding. And any career aspirations after?
Probably a criminal attorney or an international lawyer.
Excellent, excellent. Very ambitious, very ambitious. Well, congratulations on a wonderful career here at Center Grove.
Thank you.
All right, up next, Lainey. Lainey Livingston, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. As you came out, sounds like you want to be an entrepreneur when you come back out from your senior year. Maybe talk a little bit about your future plans after you graduate here from Center Grove.
Yeah, definitely. I'm enrolled in welding through C9, and I definitely plan on either owning a company one day or working with like the aerospace. And I currently was just talking to someone about getting an internship next semester.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Always great to have young entrepreneurs at such a young age, so congratulations for setting that goal and following through with that. Maybe tell us a little bit about your diving career and some of the accolades you have. I know you enjoy doing a reverse somersault with 1.5 twists is your favorite dive, which I couldn't even conceive of even going off the diving board backwards. Maybe tell us a little bit about your diving career.
Yeah, so I started diving in 6th grade, so I'm on my 7th year now. But my favorite dive is a back somersault with a half twist. But I don't know. I really just do it to have fun. I'm not really at like the best competing level after I got injured. I just do it to have fun. Excellent,
excellent. And what is your favorite swimming memory from your 4 years here and maybe from middle school as well?
Definitely our practices. Fred lets us have fun, listen to music, and we just try not to hurt ourselves, but we live with the most.
Good, good. It sounds like you're a tight group of people or whatever, and you guys enjoy being around each other and competing. Congratulations on a wonderful career here at Center Grove.
Thank you.
All right, up next, still talking with her friends, Addison Matern. Addison has had a very wonderful career thus far. Chapter not closed yet. You have a lot of goals for this year. Currently, you're signed a letter of intent to swim at Ball State, if I'm correct. Maybe talk a little bit about where you've been so far and what your future goals are for swimming.
By the end of this year, I definitely want to try to get the Center Grove record for the one fly, since I'm probably point something off. And then in college, I'm just committed to swim fly for Ball State.
Excellent, excellent. Ball State, a wonderful program. What do you plan on majoring in? I think I heard nursing and psychology. Is that both?
Yeah. So I want to do nursing, and I'm going to graduate with my associate's degree. So I'm going to double major with psychology. Okay,
very good, very ambitious. Double majoring, I think I was trying to figure out what I was going to eat at the residence hall when I was your age. So very, very good. Congratulations. What are you planning on doing post-graduating from college?
I don't know.
Probably, I'm going to guess probably working at a hospital of some kind. Yes. Okay.
I want to work with kids pediatrics, so I'm working towards that.
All right, well, excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing the rest of this season and what that may bring. 7th place finish last year at state, something to build on, and two relays. I think that'll be very, very competitive at the state level. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far and everything that you'll accomplish in the future. All right, up next, Carly Eldridge. Carly, welcome.
Hi.
This is Carly's favorite part of the day, I can tell. Carly's had a wonderful career here swimming at Center Grove, mainly at 200 IM. Talk about your experiences so far swimming here at Center Grove.
It's been really good. I really like the support. It's a lot of support from coaches and a lot of support from my team, so it's really nice to have that.
And I know you guys, the girls typically spend more time with each other than they do their families during some parts of the year. Maybe talk about the camaraderie and maybe the sisterhood, of being on the girls' team.
So we do spend a lot of time together, But like we try to do team bondings. We try to have fun outside of swim. We recently started like Wacky Goggle Wednesday, so we have fun doing that in the water. But then we also we do scavenger hunts around town, and we get crazy.
Good. Sounds like you guys have a pretty tight bond or whatever. Maybe talk a little bit about what your future plans are and where you're going to school. I heard University of Louisville is your chosen school.
Yeah, I'm committed to University of Louisville, and I'm going to be studying social work.
All right, very good. And what do you hope to do once you graduate?
I hope to go into a hospital setting and work with the kids there. Or if that doesn't work out, I would try to go to Child Protective Services.
All right, very good. Well, I'm sure you'll do very well. You're a very hard worker. And congratulations on your 4 years you spent here at Center Grove.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Annabelle Kimmerlin, you're next. Annabelle, this is your first year swimming and diving. You've had a very storied cross-country career as well.
Oh, yeah.
You've ran with my daughter Liz or whatever for a couple of years. Maybe talk about your experiences in high school. I know you said your favorite dive is an inward. I think you probably just learned that a couple weeks ago or whatever.
So, wait, you want to know about diving or all of my?
All of the above.
So, I would say I love diving. It's my first time going, and it just taught me so much about how even though you fail, just keep trying again, and eventually you'll get it. And same with running. It's not one time, if you fail one time, it's not the end of the world. You keep going and keep running faster. And I don't know, Center Grove sports have just really taught me a lot of discipline and self-control.
Very good, very good. Nice to hear out of a young adult that the word self-control is what they've learned. I love that. As a teacher, I absolutely love that. So tell us maybe a little bit about what your future plans are and where you plan on going to school after being at Center Grove.
So I haven't decided on school yet, but I'm thinking about going either into dental hygiene or the nursing field, but I haven't decided on a specific.
All right, very good. Any school you're leaning towards, one over the other?
Not really, not yet. I haven't decided on a school. I've visited Taylor University and Hanover University and Indiana Wesleyan, and I liked all three of them. They're really good schools.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on trying something new, and we look forward to seeing you compete this season.
Okay, thank you.
All right, up next, another cross-country runner turned diver, Chloe Farmer. Chloe, welcome.
Hi.
Chloe, you've had a very good storied cross-country career as well as trying a new sport of diving. Maybe tell us what this new experience has been like for you coming into something as a senior.
It's really weird because I've never done anything like it before. I never did gymnastics or anything as a kid that would kind of help. So everything I do kind of feels really weird and foreign, but it's a lot of fun just getting to learn new skills and try to get better at it.
Excellent. I think all the divers we've talked to today, there's three of you that are seniors, have all talked about the bond you guys have together and how you have fun at practice and how much the coach supports you. Maybe talk about your experiences with that as you've come into this program.
It's a lot of fun because a lot of us came from cross country, so we already are super close, and then we've made really good friends with the other girls, so we all kind of just support and encourage each other. And then also some of the divers who have been diving a little longer are really good mentors for us, and they really help us with all of our dives. And then the coach was super welcoming, and he loves to have us, and he's a really good teacher. Excellent.
It's really good to hear that the older people or the more experienced people are mentoring the younger people, especially in a sport where you have to recruit a lot of people year over year. Yeah. Well, so maybe tell us a little bit about what you plan on doing for college and what your future plans are after you graduate.
I'm not sure where I want to go to college yet, but I do want to be a physical therapist, so I plan on going to school for that.
Excellent. Any college you're leaning towards? Are you going far away? Are you staying close to home?
I've been looking at a few in-state colleges, but I'm still not sure yet.
Okay, well, very good. Well, congratulations on trying something new, and we look forward to seeing you compete out here this year for the girls swim and dive team.
Thank you.
All right, up next, we're going to turn it over to Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis is going to interview our boys team. Brian, here, take it away.
All right, up first we've got Carter Staley. Come on in here, buddy. Congratulations on your senior year. How are you? Are you excited for the season?
Oh, yeah.
What are your plans for when you graduate?
I've applied to a couple schools. I'm in Butler, in Ball State. I want to go to IU Bloom for business.
All right, very cool. Do you have any goals for this season?
End of season last year, I went to 52. I want to try to break 50 this year.
Well, I know the team was super excited when you broke a minute for the first time, so I'm sure the excitement will be the same if you go 49 this year.
It was a very big moment for me, yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're really looking forward to a big season for you guys. Congratulations on your senior year, and good luck this season.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you very much.
Take care. All right, up next, we've got our senior, Anthony Quadros. How you doing today, buddy?
Very good. It's first meet. and I'm excited to swim with all these guys one last time.
Yeah, do you have any specific goals for this meet or this season?
For this meet, it's the first one, just have fun. For the season, I'd like to place top 8 at state in the 100 or 50 freestyle.
Very cool. I know we were doing the senior recognitions earlier, and you had quite a few academic accomplishments. Super proud of that for you. And remind us, what do you plan on doing after you graduate?
I'm undecided on college, but I would like to pursue a pre-med degree and then go on to med school.
Awesome. We got the national anthem coming up right now. We'll take a quick break. All right, up next we've got Henry Linus with us. Congratulations on your senior year, Henry.
Thank you.
So remind us, what are your plans after you graduate?
I'm going to be swimming and continue my education at Arizona State University.
Awesome. One of the top swim programs in the nation. Congratulations on making it there. Do you have any specific goals for today's meet, or what's the goals for the rest of the season?
For this meet, nothing really special. Just have fun and enjoy senior day. And then for this season, we got pretty big goals. Top 2 in the state as a team, and then getting some state titles for myself.
All right, awesome. Well, it looks like we're going to get the meet started right now. We'll take a break with the senior interviews, and we'll do those again here at the end of the meet. All right, thanks, Henry. Congratulations. We'll do them at the end of the meet. We're going to stop. We'll do them at the end of the meet, okay? Because it's you, Moses, and I got Carter. I think Caleb, Nikhil, and Caleb. Yeah, so we'll do the rest of those afterwards, okay? Yeah. Mark.
Leading off in lane 2 for Senegal B, Bianchi. In lane 3 for Harrison B, Larson. In lane 4 for Plainfield B, Rossbottom. In lane 5 for Senegal B, Gonzalez. In 6 for Harrison A, Felton.
All right, we're ready for action here. The girls' 200-yard medley relay in lane 2 for Center Grove. Savannah Yankee, Caitlin Lay, Adeline Temple, and Brooke Trammell. In lane 5 for Center Grove, Santana Gonzalez, Avery Matern, Campbell Ayersman, and Eliza Shop. In lane 8 for Center Grove, Grace Campbell, the senior, Kinsley Ayersman, Peyton Hutchinson, and Jordan DeVois. At the bottom of the pool is lane 1, or at the bottom of your screen is lane 1, or at the top of your screen will be lane 10. And out to the early lead, Avery Matern, swimming for Center Grove in the middle of the pool, pulling ahead of Harrison, Lafayette Harrison and Plainfield out in lanes 6 and 7. Even exchange coming here. Up next in the middle of the pool is Campbell Ayersman. She'll be swimming the 50 fly. Really great breakout for her, and lengthening the lead over Harrison and Plainfield in the middle of the pool. Keep your eyes down at the bottom of the screen, though. In lane 2, Adeline Temple making a move for second place, and the Center Grove B relay, she'll be handing off to Brooke Trammell, who will need to anchor and finish it up, and Eliza Shop is getting ready to come in the middle of the pool for Center Grove. Even exchange, Shop in the water. Brooke Trammell in the water, a little bit off of that second place. Let's see if she can close it out. Brooke Trammell drawing even here. A good battle for second place. We'll see how it finishes up. She flipped just a little faster. Let's see if she can get up and swim. It's going to be close. Brooke Trammell maybe pulling a little bit ahead. Her stroke rate just a little higher than that of the Plainfield swimmer out there. And it looks like Brooke's going to come away with that second place finish. Great swims for both the A and B relay, Brian. A-B finishes 1-2 to start off the meet.
Yeah, we were talking earlier before the session started that we were expecting for a pretty exciting home opener here.
Absolutely. Girls are loaded again this year. They have a group of incoming freshmen that are going to come in and support. They only graduated one senior last year, and it looks like they're ready to rip and have a really good season. Up next are the boys. Brian, maybe tell us a little about the boys' season.
Yeah, so one of the great things is we ended up the 24-25 season with arguably the best performance in any boys' team in program history. Sending finalists, we filled the finals at county and sectionals. The first time we ever sent all of our swimmers to the finals at sectionals.
Quite a feat.
Yeah, and it was our biggest representation at state, and also placing in fourth place at state. We had a goal of 5, and we placed 4. So,
outstanding senior group last year, co-led by your son, Isaac Lewis, Max Hyatt, both swimming. Isaac going to Purdue.
So let's take note of lane 5 here. This is a test to find out. This is our medal relay here with the boys, where Brad's doing a little bit of a test to see how we're going to shape up the county. Another thing we've got going on here, you got Mason Bridges swimming back-to-back events. He'll get out of the pool and stay right behind the blocks to swim a 200 free to see how that'll line up at work at county.
And out early, Henry Linus, the Arizona State commit, ripping off a 24-12 to open up this relay in the 100 or in the 50 backstroke.
And so for those swim fanatics out there, we're talking about the 200 medley relay. We had an American record that went down the last couple of weeks with Will Modulin going a 20.00.
And the 50
an
backstroke.
Absolute stunner. And then came back later in that meet to get a record best in the 100 back at a 43.6.
Yeah, unbelievable meet for him.
Up next, Mason Bridges in the butterfly.
And Matthew Quadros, younger brother Anthony Quadros, just split a 25-45 in the 100 in the 50 breast. We'll be looking for him next season or at the end of this season to make some noise in the 100 breast at state as a freshman.
Well, let's pay attention to that 100 breaststroke later on today. There's a decent chance he might break the record in that. And I don't even think the paint's dried on that record.
I don't think so either. Isaac Lewis, also the current record holder from last year. Mason Bridges coming in at 23.90. Boy, this relay is just light years ahead of everybody else, Brian.
And let's watch what Anthony Quadros is going to do here. I'd sure hope to see something in the 21 range.
Absolutely. It looks like he's getting it done. Looks very strong.
Center Grove A finishing with a first place 21.06.
Wow.
That is a phenomenal time to start the season off.
144.19. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. I gotta wait for the board to flip here. We'll see what the 200 medley relay record is for the
3 seconds off the record.
3 seconds off the record to start the season is pretty good. It's pretty good. That record is definitely in danger, as well as the 100 breaststroke record that you mentioned earlier. Henry Linus also going after 2 individual state titles maybe this year, so it should be exciting to watch.
All right, 200 free up next. We've got Savannah Yankee, who's one to watch this season in lane 2. We've got Addison Matern in lane 5 and Netta Weiser in lane 8. All 3 top great swimmers for the Center Grove program.
And at the last meet for the girls, Savannah Yankee turned in a 5.13 in the 500 freestyle, kind of putting Johnson County on notice for the sectional later this year. She's definitely one to watch. But returning the senior Addison Matern, 152.05. Probably won't go that today, but that is a very respectable time as well. And this will be one of our better events this year for our athletes. Netta Weiser, the sophomore coming back, also had a really good season last year as a freshman, coming in at 203.71. Again, the bottom of your screen is lane 1. The top of your screen is lane 10. Keep your eyes on these 3 girls. This is going to be a very strong event for the girls this year.
And we should note that Addison just recently represented the Center Grove Aquatic Club at the World Cup meet up in Carmel. I believe there was 9 Center Grove Aquatic Club folks that went up there that are on the team here at Center Grove High School.
And we just had an outstanding showing. The club really had a very strong year this year, and that really helps your high school program out tremendously. And out to the early lead as expected. Addison Matern flipping with her feet first on the wall.
Aubrey Keating in lane 7. And Ranger Bray giving Addison a run for her money in this first 50.
Brian, you were a good 200-yard swimmer. Third 50 always usually tells a tale of how this event's going to go, but getting out to that lead early is very, very important as well. Kind of a give and take. How fast do I want to go out versus how hard do I want to hit the back half of this event? And Savannah Yankee climbing up into third place.
Yeah, we're wrapping up the first 100 here. Yeah, and Mark, the third 50 is really where it's at. You can really set a difference in getting yourself out ahead. It looks like they're all staying close, so we'll see what happens here in this third 50 coming up right now.
All right, Matern out in 56, Yankee out in 58. Netta Weiser out in 102.
Yeah, Addison's definitely pulling away from the pack, as well as Savannah. Comfortably, we're in 1-2 now. Netta holding strong in 5th place.
And places 1 through 5 score in this event. And so definitely all the points count. It's good to have 3 people scoring in each event.
Seeing that Netta specializes in the longer distance, especially in club, the 1,000 and the mile, I wouldn't hold it against her to be able to sprint this last 50 and maybe get up into 4th place.
Yep, absolutely. And here we go. These two, Savannah and Avery, getting ready to finish up here. Both have really strong kicks coming in. I think first and second are pretty secure. Let's see if Netta can make a run here at 4th place.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's safe to call it. Addison 1st place, Savannah in 2nd. And then we've got the 2 Plainfield High School, Maddie Moore and Aubrey Keating, going to be bringing in 3rd and 4th.
30.01 for Savannah Yankee, 30.58 for Addie Matern, 157 and 158 respectively. Netta Weiser coming in under her seed time coming right in at her seed time, I'm sorry. I read that incorrectly. Having a really good swim today in 5th place.
All right, up next we've got the 200 men's freestyle. As we mentioned, Mason Bridges going back-to-back events. Seated at a no time, but I know he's comfortably been down into the low 140s. So it'll be really interesting to see what he's going to do here after just getting out of the relay. Also being joined by Moses Weaver in lane 2, and then Ian Raghavendra in lane 8.
All right, while we have a moment here, I'm going to go ahead and read our title sponsor for today, the Matt Green Agency for Insurance. Today's Center Grove Swimming and Diving meet is being presented by the Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance. The Matt Green Agency provides insurance for vehicle, property, personal, and commercial. For a free quote, call 317-780-1000. The Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance is proud to support today's CG Swimming and Diving meet coverage.
All right, we're going to get ready to finish the first 50, the boys 200. Moses Weaver is out front, going to be splitting a 24 low, followed closely by Mason Bridges and Nicholas Lubin from Harrison.
And out in lane 9, Austin Pritz from Harrison also making a move here early in the contest. Keep your eyes out there on lane 9. He's got a really good turn, Brian.
Yeah, Moses Weaver still holding the lead as we come in on the first 100. Going to be right at a 50-point mark.
Wow.
That's a really strong.
That's a very strong
100 for Moses.
Well, and the thing I like about Moses' technique here, he's got a very strong kick, but he keeps those hands up above his head as he moves down the lane, and he's in and out. It looks like Mason Bridges is making his move here in the third 50, though, Brian.
Moses and Austin Pritz are basically tie for tie, but Mason's definitely making his move right now here on this third 50. Looks like Austin Pritz is going to maintain the lead out there in lane 9 with Mason in second.
Really, really tight. Moses and Mason making a big move here. It is really, really close here up at the top. And Brian, we kind of talked about Harrison having a really strong team here. So it'll be a really interesting finish as we get ready for this last
Mason,
25.
Nicholas, Austin fighting for 1 through 3rd.
Who'll touch first, Brian? I think he got touched.
Nicholas Lubin, first place. Let's look to see what the 145.78. Mason at 146.08. Great performance for just doing the relay. Moses Weaver finishing 4th place at a 147.76. Very respectable for this part of the season.
That is a very fast heat for the 200 free. 145.78, 146.08, 146.66, and 147.76.
Wow. All right, up next we've got the girls 200 IM. There are 2 heats of this event. In the first heat, we've got Lila Arguris in lane 2, Carly Eldridge in lane 5, and Coco Gonzalez in lane 8.
And one of our senior athletes out there in lane 5, Carly Eldridge. This is her favorite event. Her seed time is 2:27.22. We'll see how she does here. Girls team very, very deep this year on talent.
All right, a little bit of a delay here.
And while we have a second, we're going to go ahead and read the Center Grove High School swim and dive sponsors for the 2026 season. At diamond level, we have Texas Roadhouse and the Sycamore at Mallow Run. Platinum sponsors, Jeff and Daniela Ursuls, Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance, South of Chicago Pizza, and Yard Signs. Gold sponsors, Long Brothers Tree Service, Amy Counts Photography, Red Oak Real Estate, and Caring Transitions. Silver sponsors, Crossroad Tax Advisors, Parsettage Custom Homes, Tried and True Ale House, Motivation Driver Education, La Horrenda 2 Mexican Restaurant, South Grove Eye Care, Chick-fil-A, Rise and Roll Bakery, Center Grove Aquatic Club, and bronze sponsors, Crumble Cookie and Panera Bread.
All right, Carly Eldridge out to the early lead as we go into the backstroke. Mark, you were mentioning earlier about the depth of the team. We've got 12 seniors graduating with this year, but hold on to this one. We got 28 freshmen.
Wow.
So, yeah, the depth of our program, we've really got a great feeder program coming from our aquatic club. We've actually had several swimmers transfer in from other clubs. So we're really making a name for ourselves, not only in the local community, but also statewide and in the region as well.
Well, I think one of the things that also signifies the strength of your aquatic club is if freshmen can come in and directly contribute. And both on the boys' side and the girls' side, we have Matthew Quadros and Savannah Yonke coming in and making some noise this year. So kudos to Center Grove Aquatic Club. Later on this season, we'll have a CGAC night. And they've done a great job of promoting the club over the past 10, 20 years, starting with when you were here, Brian, when Jim Todd was running the program, all the way up to Brad Smith. It's really hard to get a transition in there like that and still have a lot of strength. So kudos to everybody involved with that.
All right, we're in the breaststroke, and Carly still has a solid lead, about a body length, with Coco Gonzalez in lane 8 right off of her feet. And then Lila Arguiris as well in lane 2. Center Grove right now in 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready to sweep this console heat. And we'll see what this last 50 looks like here. 158, Carly Eldridge. 200 for Coco Gonzalez, and 204 for Lila Argyris.
As we're wrapping up this race, Mark, as we're talking about the club and how it feeds into the high school team, one other thing to note is that the Center Grove Aquatic Club was recently awarded the bronze medal for program, and basically what that means is they're one of the top 200 programs in the country.
Nice.
You have to have a certain number of athletes that make it to elite level swimming, like junior nationals, futures. Like I mentioned earlier, we sent 9 swimmers to the World Cup in Carmel. So, yeah, the program overall is just really taking off on all levels.
That's excellent. It's great to hear. You're only as strong as your youth in your program. So,
yeah, Center Grove successfully coming in 1, 2, 3 with Carly Eldridge at a 2:35.20, Coco Gonzalez at a 2:36.37, and Lila Arguiris at a 2:37.79. Congratulations, girls.
All right, up next in Heat 2 in lane 2, Eliza Shop. In lane 5, Avery Matern. And in lane 8, Kinsley Ayersman. Avery Matern seated in at 2:11. Won't go that today, but really made a lot of noise as a freshman last year, both in the breaststroke and the 200 IM. We look for her to kind of run away with this one, as the next nearest seed times are 2:24 and 2:39. 2:18 by Allison Woodard in Plainfield High School. So we'll see how this turns out, Brian. Out to the early lead here for Avery.
School record from 2008 with Michelle McKeenan at a 156.87. I don't know if that's got a shot of going down this season, but it's been up there a long time.
It's been up there a long time. Michelle was the national record holder for a brief period of time with that 150, what was it, 156?
156.
Yeah, and that's just lights out time. She also won a gold medal in the Pan Am Games that year in the 100 breaststroke in international competition. And so I agree with you, though. Avery's a very young swimmer and has a lot of time to work on getting that time down.
We talked about people transferring into the program, and we were super excited to have Eliza Shop join us this year. We're coming out to a really strong start. You've got Avery and Eliza in 1-2 right now, with Kinsley in 10th place, or 8th place currently.
Matern splitting at 103. Shop splitting at 104. And this is really Avery Matern's best stroke, her breaststroke. We'll see her later in this meet swim this event, and she's really pulling away from the field here, Brian.
Allison Woodard comfortably in third place, holding her own in the breaststroke. Kinsley has now moved up a spot. Avery just looks so smooth.
She looks like she's calm, cool, and collected and in control for sure. Very nice, long, rhythmic stroke.
Kinsley might be moving herself up another spot here in the freestyle. Let's see what happens. Avery still in first place with Eliza Shop in second.
And Avery Matern splitting out at 200 for the 150 or one. Yeah, and so getting ready to finish up here in the middle of the pool right at 2 minutes.
I think you're going to be eating your shoe, Mark. I think she's going to break a 2:11.
She may break at 2:11. My shoe will
passing the flags at a 2:07. Yeah, we're going to see the break 2:10.
I don't know. It's close. I may eat my shoe. Oh, my. Well, she beat her seat time. She did not beat 2:11, so my shoes are safe.
All right. Eliza Shop coming in at second at a 2:16, seated at a no time.
Oh, my gosh.
And then good job to Kinsley moving up a few spots, finishing 8th place at a 2:27.24. Up next, we've got the boys, 2 heats. Heat 1, we've got Isaac Rowland in lane 2, Nolan Dunblazer in 5.
Nolan Dunblazer also a breaststroker. Brian, maybe talk about some of the strategy coaches use when assigning meets. A lot of breaststrokers end up swimming this event.
Yeah, it's one of those strokes that you're either good at it or you're not. Unfortunately, I was not. My son, Isaac, was much better at it than me. But, usually what you see is you're either really strong in the butterfly and the backstroke and weak in the breaststroke. It's not very often, like in baseball, they have the term the 5-tool player. It's not very often that you have someone that's good in all 4 strokes. But that really dictates how you're going to set up your race.
Well, just knowing from coaching over the years, breaststroke's traditionally the slowest stroke. So if you're really fast at the slowest stroke, that usually gives you a much better advantage in this read.
Parker Perry from Harrison out to an early lead, splitting a 27.62. Ryan Geis from Harrison also in second place. It's still too early to call it. We'll find out how the pack splits here.
Well, just like the 200 freestyle, usually the third 50 of any 200 tells the tale, and breaststroke being the slowest stroke, those who are strongest technique-wise in that part of the race usually make up the most ground. Nolan Dunblazer, very good breaststroker. Isaac Rowland also swims breaststroke pretty decently.
Isaac Rowland moving up some spots here in the backstroke.
Yep, we'll see if they can make a move here in the middle of this race. And you kind of see Dunblazer taking off there in the middle of the pool. See if he can catch lane 7 out there. Looks like Drew Hess from Plainfield High School, about a second behind now.
Isaac Rowland just moved up a spot, passing Trevor Smolt from Harrison. Parker Perry still pretty strong out there, probably a half a pool length lead on the rest of the competition.
He's definitely running away with the first place in this,
but Nolan looks like he's moving up into second.
All the way back to second.
Let's see if he's got the juice to hold it.
And Nolan Dunblazer just barely out-touching everybody for second there. We'll see if he can finish this freestyle up. He's got a good kick, Brian. Better kick than the rest of the group there.
Yes, so Nolan has just moved up into second place and looking pretty strong. I think that's going to be his.
Making a move. Keep your eyes on him.
Roland's got a shot to move up to third spot here.
A body length behind. We'll see if he can close the deal.
He was in last place at the end of the butterfly, so let's see if he can knock out a couple of places here.
Dunblazer definitely getting second, and Roland's going to make it real close. Just gets out-touched for 5th place, 33.50.
That was a really good, strong finish to his race.
It was. Nolan Dunblazer, 2:28.26. And that beats his seed time. Coming in, Dunblazer was seeded
at a 2:37.22.
That's a pretty good time drop. Good swims by those boys.
Yeah, Nolan has really been dropping a lot of time. He's gotten really strong in the off-season, so it's been exciting to watch him drop a lot of time already.
Yeah, good for him. Good for those boys. Again, you want to give those guys a chance to compete. It's great that they have a console final for them to do that.
All right, up now we got our final heat of the men's 200 IM. Jaden Zia is joining us as a freshman in lane 2. Matthew Quadros in lane 5. And Aksh Ranjan in lane 8.
And this is going to be a really good event for Center Grove this year. Matthew Quadros is going to be one of the people we talk about in the 100 breaststroke. It's going to be a theme probably for the 200 IM as well. Matthew, again, in danger of setting that 100 breaststroke record that's less than 8 months old or whatever, but he is out to the early lead. This is a very strong field, though, here for this race.
Yeah, Jaden in first place with a 25.66. Matthew right on his heels at a 26.37. Both are looking really, really strong in 1-2.
Jaden Jha, out there at the bottom of your screen, an outstanding butterflyer. 200 butterflies really his best event. We won't see that here in high school, but he will make a lot of noise in the 100 fly, medley relays, and in the 200 IM here. His brother was an amazing 100 breaststroker as well.
One thing we should mention, Aksh Ranjan over there in lane 8 has only been swimming for a couple of years, and to see how he's developed in just the last few years has been quite amazing.
Phenomenal backstroker.
Yep.
Very natural. And here we go. Matthew should pull away from the field here. By far the best breaststroker in the field. And you can see he's already got a body length, and he's going to maybe have two body lengths by the time we finish this leg.
And Reed Johnson from Harrison holding strong.
Ranjan, though, making a move there. Look at that pullout, Brian. He's up. He's looking good.
That's stunning. I did not think that we'd be seeing Aksh at this part of the race in second place. Matthew splitting a 32.50 on the breaststroke.
Let's see if they can close the deal.
In second place. Oh, Jaden is in second place at 36.21. Aksh at a 36.33. Second place is still anyone's race at this point. Matthew comfortably in the lead with at least a half a pool length. But I cannot believe this fight between Jaden and Aksh.
And this is going to be a 1-2-3 for Center Grove, I think, Brian. Boy, Ranjan really improving in the offseason.
Matthew coming in at a comfortable 159. Jaden going to be looking at second place.
Ranjan finishing it out, 28.62, Brian, for 2:04.74. Wow, what a surprise swim there.
Yeah, so that awesome swims there. Matthew finishing that up at a 159.26. And then you've got Jaden in auction second and third place, respectively. That was a fun race.
That was a really fun race. We could have three guys, come February below 2 minutes. That's tremendous.
Record in that event was a 152.33 set by Garrett Chris back in 2022. So,
wow.
All right, up next we've got 3 heats of the girls' 50-yard freestyle for Center Grove. We've got Iffy Fall in 2 and Ingrid Black in 5. The rest of the field is all Harrison.
All right, well, we got a minute here. I'm going to go ahead and read today's title sponsor. Today's Center Grove Swimming and Diving Meet is being presented by the Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance. The Matt Green Agency provides insurance for vehicle, property, personal, and commercial. For a free quote, call 317-780-1000. The Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance is proud to support today's coverage.
All right, Ingrid Fall with Ingrid Black from Center Grove out to the early lead in the the 50 free here. And she's going to touch first place at a 31.32 with Evelyn Miller from Harrison in second place at a 31.67 and Iffy Fall from Center Grove in third place with a 32.40. Up now, Heat 2.
All right, up in Heat 2 in Lane 2, Sierra Ferry. In Lane 5, Araya Kantak. In Lane 8, Evie Smith. Center Grove should be represented pretty well here. These are all underclassmen getting a chance to swim consoles. And so it looks like 28-29 is the top seed time to beat. We'll see what these girls can do here. And they're out.
2 for Center Grove, Ferry in 3 for Harrison, Richards in 4 for Plainfield, LaRoche in 5 for Center Grove, Kantak in 6 for Harrison.
Sierra Ferry down at the bottom of the pool out to the early lead, but it looks like Kantak getting ready to make a move here in the middle of the pool. Brian, the turn's so important in this race.
Yeah, in the 50 free, it's all about the start and the turn and your underwaters.
Boy, the person who can get off the wall fastest usually wins.
Marin Thompson first place at a 28.52. Araya Kantak in second at a 28.74. And Becca Gilmore from Harrison at a 29.44.
Rounding out the top 3. All right, up next in Heat 3, the A final, Caitlin Lay in lane 2, Santana Gonzalez in lane 5, seated in number 1 at 24.82, and Brooke Trammell out in lane 8, seated in at 26.19. Santana, very, very tall, Brian. Hard to beat when you come off the block and the wall.
All right, Santana going deep, coming up close to the 15-meter mark. Really getting her motor moving. I don't think I've seen her turn over that fast in a long time.
Feet on the wall at 12. Back to the middle of the
going
pool.
Deep again. Great underwaters on the second 25.
17 to the middle of the pool.
Watch out for Caitlin Lay down here in lane 2. It's going to be Santana in 1 at a 25.3. Caitlin in second at a 25.90.
Brooke Trammell finishing, I don't think that's right. She didn't finish 28.01. We'll have to get the actual time from Brooke
Soft
Trammell.
touch probably on that one.
Soft touch, yep.
Up next, boys, 50-yard freestyle.
Soft touch meaning that maybe went over the top of the pad or just didn't hit hard enough, but we'll get the time off the button in the stopwatch.
Yep. All right. Up next, first tee to the boys 50 free, Adam Minich from Center Grove in lane 1 at the bottom of your screen, and Moses Black, the senior, in lane 5.
Moses, one of our seniors that we didn't get a chance to interview before the meet. We'll chat with him afterwards.
All righty.
Had a bit of a flinch.
And we're off.
Barb Chamber is probably one of the more experienced starters in the state.
Best starter in the state.
Does a lot of our national meets. We did have a swimmer flinch on that, and she caught it, and thankfully gave the swimmers an opportunity just to reset and then send them off. Moses Black on an early lead. Really good turnover. Got his head down deep.
And he is finishing up here.
At a 26 mid.
Nice swim. Good swim. All right. Final heat. Jaden Jha in lane 2. Just swam that 2 IM, Brian. Matthew Quadros in the middle of the pool. I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong. My eyesight needs to be checked. I'm sorry.
We've got Braylon O'Leary in lane 2.
There we go.
Ethan West in 5 and Jackson Grapple in 8.
My apologies to the audience.
We're not getting any younger, Mark.
No. I probably need bifocals now. I don't want to admit that, but that's okay.
All right, the boys are up on the block. Fastest time in this heat, seated at 27.68. And they're off. Even field, lanes 2 through 9 at this point.
Jackson Grapple out at lane 8, and then
Braylon O'Leary
out early at bottom.
Off the wall first, Braylon O'Leary.
1,
with
2,
Ethan,
3.
yeah, 1, 2, 3. Ethan West in second, and Jackson Grapple in third. Braylon continues to pull away. He's going to hit the wall at a 24.46. Second, Ethan West at a 25.18, and Jackson Grapple in third at a 25.26. Good job, boys.
Good showing for a bunch of underclassmen. Up next, in lane 2, Cameron Mazdai seated in at 21.70. Anthony Quadros seated in at 21.77 in lane 5, and Akil Iyer seated in at 23.29 in lane 8.
Yeah, let's see if we can have a repeat of that 21.06 from Anthony Quadros.
He was ripping earlier.
I mean, obviously had the benefit of a relay start, but let's see what we can do flat-footed here.
Anthony Quadros recently cut his hair, so maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Nikhil Iyer and Anthony are both seniors. All right, we got them up on the blocks. Let's see what happens here. All right, we had another flinch.
Another flinch. Keep your eyes at the bottom of the screen on Cameron Mazdai. This was one of his best events as an age grouper as well. All these guys coming out pretty quick.
Jackson Russell to an early lead over there in lane 7.
Look at that. What a turn. See if Anthony can close
Anthony's fighting back. We've got Mazdai down there in lane 2.
21.
Wow, Jackson Russell, first place at 21.58. Quadros going at 21.81. and Cameron Mazdai going to 22.76 in third place.
Wow, what a great event. Nikhil Iyer rounding out the top 4 for Center Grove, 23-22. What a turn by the Plainfield athlete, Jackson Russell. That was an amazing turn. All right, while we have a minute or two here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and read our Center Grove High School swim and dive sponsors. Diamond sponsors Texas Roadhouse and the Sycamore at Mallow Run. Platinum sponsors Jeff and Danielle Udasals. Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance, South of Chicago Pizza, and Yard Signs. Gold sponsors Long Brothers Tree Service, Amy Counts Photography, Red Oak Real Estate, and Caring Transitions. Silver sponsors Crossroads Track Service, Parsettage Custom Homes, Tried and True Ale House, Motivation Driving Education, La Horrenda, 2 Mexican restaurants, South Grove Eye Care, Chick-fil-A, Rise and Roll Bakery, and Center Grove Aquatic Club, and rounding out our sponsorship for bronze level, Crumble Cookie and Panera Bread. Brian, what an exciting first half of the meet. We're going to go ahead and take a small break from swimming and head over to diving.
So for those of you who don't know where the academic pavilion is, it is on the west side of the pool, behind the starting blocks here of the mid pool. So the new academic pavilion is where the senior reception will be held after the meet.
All right, we are back with in action our first heat of the girls' 100-yard butterfly. Samantha Sims is in lane 2, and Carly Eldridge is in lane 7. Carly Eldridge, one of our seniors here, and she's making the turn out first. Lined up for the field from Harrison, Sophia Amador and Julia Larson in lanes 3 and 6, and Evie Beecham in lane 9. At the turn, Carly Eldridge out in 32.58. Eldridge getting ready to make her final turn here, comfortably out in front. Down at the bottom of the pool in lane 2, Samantha Sims making a move for second place. Eldridge finishing up, looking pretty strong. And it'll be a fight between Sims and Larson here for second place. Sims looking strong, Brian.
All right, Carly Eldridge, first place with a 1:10.38. Samantha Sims rounding it out in second place at a 1:12.68. In our next heat, we've got Campbell Arisman in 2, Adeline Temple in 5, and Peyton Hutchinson in 8. The lead seat time for Heat 2 is a 1:00.20.
All right. Adeline Temple had a really good freshman campaign last year, Brian. Leading out today in the 100 butterfly in the middle of the pool. The strength of her race is definitely in the first 50. Let's see if she can bring it back in that second 50. Also in this race, down at the bottom of your screen, Campbell Arisman, also a very strong swimmer in this event, had a great sectional last year. Really learned how to swim that second 50 as well, so we'll see how these two girls do.
We got a tight pack to start with our early leader, Adele Simon, in lane 7. Campbell Arisman and Adeline Temple both neck and neck for that second place spot.
And we'll see what this second 50 looks like. Both girls out very fast.
Adele Simon leading the pack in first place currently at a 27.96. Looking really strong in the third 25. Campbell and Adeline still fighting it out for second place.
And making a move out in lane 4 from Plainfield, Madeline Western.
Campbell Arisman pulling ahead to take second place spot at this point. Adeline Temple is going to have to fight to maintain third with Maddie Western coming right there on her heels.
Head down and finish. She's got it. 2, 3, and looks like 8. Peyton Hutchinson, I think, had a soft touch there.
Yep, definitely.
I think she ended up finishing 8th. We'll have to get that time as well. Looks like we're having a little bit of trouble out there in lane 8 with the touchpad.
Our winner, Adele Simon, coming in at 1:00.53.
All right. Go ahead.
Heat 1 of the boys is up next. We've got Isaac Rowland in 2, Jack Udrasal's in 5, and Griffin Butts in 8.
All right, out to the early swim here. Udersal's really going deep there off the start.
Great underwaters by Udersal's.
Great underwater there by him.
Looking really strong on the first 25. Going to hit the wall right at 13 mid. Good underwaters again for Jack on that second 25.
And he looks to improve here.
Griffin Butts in lane 8 holding strong in second place. Jack's going to be our leader at the end of the first 50.
29.44 for Udersal's. Griffin Butts in second at 30.63. In third place, Remy Akalas at 33 mid.
Jack doing a really good job driving that chest down and getting those hips up. Looking really strong. He does the 200 fly quite a bit, so we should not see him taper it off at all in this last 25.
Yeah, he looks like he's out there on a Saturday afternoon stroll, Brian.
Jack and Griffin really separating from the pack. Isaac Rowland down here fighting for 8th place.
29.33, 103.20 for Jack Udersal's winning that heat. In second place, Griffin Butts from Center Grove at 107.34. And rounding it out for Center Grove, Isaac Rowland at 114.33.
Yeah, really good job with Isaac fighting, clawing that back and getting some places moved up there. Heat 2 up next, Jaden Z in 2, Mason Bridges in 5, and Nikhil Iyer in 8. This is going to be a fun one to watch. This is going to be neck and neck here.
Mason Bridges, a state finalist on the relay last year's swimming fly. Jaden Jha, one of the World Cup qualifiers we talked about earlier in the 200, not the 100. Definitely, like you just said about Jack, doesn't have any trouble closing, so we'll see if he can get out pretty quick here and make some noise in this event.
Mason Bridges and Jaden both made it to the World Cup.
Yeah, excellent. We're very, very stacked up this year as far as on the boys' side. Hopefully making a run at top 5, maybe top 2.
All right. Longer underwaters is what we would expect in the final heat of the butterfly. We've got Jackson Russell currently in the lead up there in lane 7.
He made some noise earlier in the 50 free for Plainfield.
But Jaden and Mason are not going to go without a fight on this one.
And out in lane 8, Nikhil Iyer.
Yeah, Nikhil coming in at a 25.30 with our leader in at a 24.35. So really tight pack. Jackson Russell still in the lead going into the 75. Look at Nikhil coming back on his last 25. Great underwaters.
And the senior really showing out here.
So it looks like Jackson's going to be in first place with Center Grove taking 2, 3, and 4. Jackson hitting the wall at a 51 high. Mason coming in. His second 50 was a 28.01. Finishes the rated at 53.41. Jaden at a 54.52 and Nikhil at a 54.12. That's strong finishes for all three Center Grove swimmers.
Yes, very strong showing there. 2-3-4 wins the event on points. And we are moving over to the 100 free, Brian.
Keely Jones in lane 2, Maggie Swisher in 5, and Ingrid Black in 8.
Keely Shields more of a distance swimmer, so she doesn't get a chance to swim the 100 free that often. It'll be good to see what she can do here out in lane 2. Maggie Swisher also kind of a distance swimmer, hybrid, if you will. We'll see what she can do in the middle of the pool in lane 5. Both are seated pretty close to each other at 101 and 103 respectively. And they are out. And keep your eyes on the bottom of the screen there. That's Keely Shields.
Lanes 2 and 9 are our early leaders, Keely Shields and Aubrey Lindman from Harrison.
Swisher with a really good turn there, sneaking her way up into second place. At the turn, it looks like it's going to be Shields and Swisher.
Keely going to be the first on the wall with Maggie right there on her heels. Ingrid Black coming in with a 33.33 for her first 50, fighting for 7th place.
And Maggie Swisher now kind of taking her tempo right up. We'll see what this last 25 looks like.
Couldn't even tell who hit the wall first there on that 75, but it does look like in the middle of the pool, Keely is slightly pulling away. Maggie again within a couple tenths of a second, if not under a tenth of a second off.
And Shields getting in there. 1:00:89, 29:31. I think those are some pretty tight splits. Swisher also going 29:31 for 101.10. Great swims.
Ingrid Black coming in 6th place with a 1:10.30.
All right, up in our second heat in lane 2 at the bottom of your screen, Brooke Trammell. In the middle of the pool, sophomore sensation Avery Matern seated in at 52.59, and Jordan DeVois out in lane 8 with a no time from Center Grove.
And they're off. Really tight pack here on the first 25. You've got Avery Matern and Aubrey Keating from Plainfield that are pulling themselves away.
Really quick transition there in lane 7. Aubrey Keeling having a really good transition off that wall. See if she can give Avery Matern everything she can handle here.
Avery coming in first on the first 50 with Aubrey Keating in second, Jordan DeVos in third, and Reese Rossbottom over there in lane 10 in fourth.
And we'll see what happens here. Matern getting about a half body length lead. Up and moving. And closing it out, I think. It looks like it's pretty safe. Second place, there's a three-way tie. Lane 10, Reese Rothbottom, Brooke Trammell, and Jordan Dubois all duking it out for second place. Rothbottom looks like she got in there. Jordan Dubois in lane 3, and Aubrey Keating, second place. That was really tight there for second through fifth.
All right, up next we got boys 100 free. This is heat 1 of 2. For Center Grove, we've got Adam Minich in 1. In 2, we got Caleb Frazier, Josh Frazier in 5, and Nate Smith in 8.
Senior Nate Smith down there in lane 8 at the top of your, or up at the top of your screen, I'm sorry, I should say. Caleb Frazier in lane 2. Minich, I'm not sure, is a no-show out in lane 1.
In lane 2 for Center Grove, Caleb Frazier. In lane 3 for Harrison, Peyton Garrison. In lane 4, I5 for Center Grove, Josh Frazier.
All right. All right, out to the early lead, Josh Frazier in the middle of the pool. Closely behind, though, it looks like out in lane 2, we've got Caleb Frazier.
Got the two brothers neck and neck for first place, with Nate close in second place behind, or third, excuse me. Josh Frazier currently in the lead, pulling away from the rest of the pack. Second place is still an unknown, with Caleb Frazier, Peyton Garrison, and Nate Smith all neck and neck. Here we go on the last 25. Josh is still in the lead. Caleb's really making a fight for that second place spot.
It's going to be close.
All right, so Josh coming in at first with a 57 low. Second place, Peyton Garrison from Harrison. Third, Caleb Frazier from Center Grove, and Nate Smith in fourth.
All right, we got a shootout here in the next heat. Anthony Quadros out in lane 2, seated in at 46.92. Henry Linus in the middle of the pool at 46.53. Gabe Argyris at the top of the screen in lane 8 at 49.42. Nicholas Lubin, though, from Harrison, seated in at 48.55, so he may be giving these boys a run for their money. Henry Linus probably going to swim the 100 fly 100 back at state this year, so this is kind of an off event for him. We'll see how this one shakes out.
Yeah, we got a really tight pack here with 2 46s and 1 45.
We talked about Henry Linus. We'll interview him after the meet. Arizona State commit, national finalist or whatever in the 50 backstroke this summer. Had a really, really, really good summer.
Henry in first with Lucas or Nicholas Lubin close by.
21, 22, 25.
As expected, we've got a really tight race between Henry taking the lead, Nicholas in second place, Anthony down here fighting his life for second place. And then watch out for Gabe Argyris up here in lane 8, really holding his own. Seated at a 49. I think we're going to see a 47 or 46 out of him in this race.
That'd be a great swim for Gabe. Anthony Quadros really trying to close the deal here.
Henry Linus hitting the wall at a 46
I think
mid.
Quadros got it. Quadros got it. 25.07 to close. 48.01.
46.80 for Henry, 48.01 for Anthony, and a 50.98 from Gabe.
Great swims for all three boys.
We need to be on the watch out for Gabe for later this season.
Absolutely.
He's gotten a lot stronger in the offseason.
Yeah, definitely when he was younger, more of a distance athlete, turned into a sprinter, and boy, just a really good showing for him there.
All right, up next is the girls' 500-yard freestyle. We've got Netta Weiser in 2, Addison Matern in 5, and Kennedy Smith in 8. This should be a great showing for all three girls. And, Mark, I know you've got your special guest here that you're going to be talking to during this race.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and bring on, now that the 500 is kind of a longer event, we usually try and bring up a former athlete or someone tied to the program and let them share a little bit of the Center Grove swim community with all of our audience. And today we have former Big Ten Swimmer of the Week in November for the Purdue women's swimming and diving team, Center Grove great, Laura Phipps. Laura, welcome to the live stream.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Yeah. So, Laura, you've had this is your sophomore year here at Purdue. Kind of tell us a little bit about, you kind of had a breakout year this year, a bunch of top 5, top 10 program swims, most notably a 146.4 something or other. I forget the last decimal point, which is well below your record that's up on the board here. Really hard sometimes for girls once they hit the age of 18 to go and peak again. Tell us maybe a little bit about what you did this summer, what you think you did between your freshman and sophomore year that really made the difference for you so that you could ascend to maybe one of the best female swimmers in the Big Ten this year.
I definitely can't attribute it to just one thing. I feel like there's a lot of things that really helped me this season. Swimming at Purdue over the summer, getting that extra training in, really working hard over summer is definitely one of those things. And then also just, moving out of the dorms after freshman year, kind of knowing what I'm doing now
No
this
more
year.
dorm food, right?
No more
No
dorm
more dorm food. Gosh.
A little bit less stressed out and kind of
Yeah.
know how college works. And then we actually got a new assistant coach this year, so our training's different. And me and John communicate a lot. John, my head coach, communicate a lot about my training plan and what works. We looked back at last year, what went well, what didn't go well. And it's really nice to individualize my training plan, because there's different days that we do different stuff. There's different groups on every single day. So there's so many variations of what I can do in the weight room as well. So we're just we tried new things, see what's working, and we finally kind of found what schedule works for me. And I've been training really hard in that, and it's been paying off.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You get a chance to work with so many more tools. I think that's one of the big things. I know my daughter participated in the Center Grove program, and I think we do a wonderful job of setting a foundation for all of our athletes to go on to the next level and ascend. And then it's nice to go to the next level and use what your fundamental base was that you had while you were here, and then get a whole new toolbox, to kind of work with as you get to the next level. Kind of talk about your time here at Center Grove and maybe some of your favorite memories from when you were an athlete here. I know you swam for 2 different head coaches, and we went from a small pool to this wonderful facility that we have that rivals really the facility that you're at now. Maybe talk about some of those things.
It's definitely Center Grove has changed a lot since when I've first been here. Even just the coaches, and they're just trying to get out there on social media, and just kind of we're getting a bigger team, bigger pool. But it's really nice to see your club program is growing. The kids that I coach too, they have such a nice facility, and they're getting so much faster, and it's nice to see that. Bro, I don't know if I could think of things during I feel it's such a long time ago, even though it's just 2 years ago.
You've grown up so much in the last 20 months, right? Yes.
So far away, but I do have one memory. It's from freshman year, back when I think it was County was at Indian Creek.
Okay.
And
wow, that's quite a while ago. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was the 400 freestyle relay, and it was the first time we were fighting for first place against Franklin back when Center Grove was still the underdogs, really trying to fight against Franklin. And we had a really tight 400 freestyle relay. And I can't remember if I was the leadoff or I was anchor, but I remember we were fighting neck and neck, and we ended up winning that relay. And everyone was so happy and just so excited. And that's just one memory that sticks out from my freshman year. And I think it started off my love for the 400 freestyle relay and my love for the 100 freestyle really. It's just that relay and just the energy that relay brings.
Absolutely. Well, and I think, too, if you most recently you guys were at the Ohio State meet, and I know it was kind of an up-and-down meet for you. Started off gangbusters and posted that 200 free time, which I know you've been working on for about 20 months or so.
Yeah.
Maybe talk about the difference between relay swimming and swimming for yourself, and then maybe as a follow-up, how hard is it to be stuck on that plateau for 20 months, and how do you motivate yourself? I know a lot of younger athletes are listening, and they get to a point where they're growing and they're always improving, meet after meet, and then you get stuck, and it's really hard to get off the plateau, right?
You're dropping time every single meet, and then all of a sudden, you stay at that same time. You're now dropping 0.01 instead of 1 second each
Right.
swim. And it gets frustrating because you know that you're putting in the work during practice, and you know you're doing hard work, and you're just not seeing that during the meets. But like I said, you just kind of keep working on it, keep trying different things, and eventually I always hated it. People would say it's gonna click. Eventually it'll just click, and I'm
Right.
you're crazy.
Right.
You're crazy right now, but it did. Eventually it just did. The hard work eventually pays off. But I will say, like, relays, for me at least, that like pressure and that like team energy just gives you an extra boost, lets you go so much faster.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
something me and my coach are working on. He's like, you just need to swim your individual events like a relay. I'm like, I tried.
Mind trick, right?
Yeah.
Do a Jedi mind trick.
Like, why didn't I think of that?
Well, inside of this event that we're hosting here, it looks like Addison Matern has finished first at 5:24.24 in a tightly contested race with Maddie Moore from Plainfield High School, finishing second at 5:27.24. Coming in third, Netta Weiser from Center Grove at 5:31.99. Allison Woodard from Plainfield High School coming in fourth at 5:38. And Kennedy Smith rounding out the top 5 for Center Grove at 5:46 flat. Well, Laura, good luck with the rest of your season. We'll be following it closely, really close to those B provisional finals for NCAA championships at the end of March, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for coming out. All right, we are moving on to the boys' 500-yard free time final. Brian, who do we have in, it looks like in this event, let me grab my sheet here. Sorry about that. Brian, it looks like out in lane 2, we got Caleb Heck. In lane 5, we got Moses Weaver. And in lane 8, we have Zach Groninger. All 3 boys are seated in at under 5 minutes. This is going to be a very fast heat of the 500 free.
Yeah, excited to have these 3 gentlemen swimming this. We had our senior last year, Max Height, who graduated to go on to Drury, who's having a great season so far. But being backfilled by these 3 guys is great. Again, Caleb is one of our seniors down here in lane 2. Moses Weaver, who has done a ton of work in the offseason, has added a lot of muscle during that time. And then Zach Groninger, who was a freshman last year, one of the greatest swims at sectionals. He was potentially the only swimmer on the men's team that wasn't going to make it to finals, but he did not let that happen. He was a key part of us being able to send all of our contingency to the A final, not just the B final, A final of all the events.
It's an unbelievable showing. It takes a showing like that to make it into the top 5 as a team score at state, which we were able to do last year. Had a great showing, and so we'll be looking for the boys in this event to step up again this year and make some noise.
Austin Pritz with Harrison out to an early lead, about a body length and a half from second place. In second place right now, it's Zach Groninger, which is awesome, with both Moses and Caleb right there off his shoulder. So anyone's game for second place at this point.
And Austin Pritz still splitting around 28.93, 122.74 at the 150. Pretty good swim pace there. We'll see how long he can keep it under 30 seconds.
This is the part of the race where we're finishing up the first 200. They're settling into what their pace is going to probably be for the next 100 or 150, and then depending upon what their straight race strategy is, they'll either start descending from there. You might see someone do a mid breakout. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, but we're going to be steady pace here for the next maybe 6 laps.
Pritz out in 152, Groninger out in 155, Heck out 157, Weaver out in 156. Those are decent 200 times, let alone a 500 split, Brian.
Austin Pritz hitting the wall here at lap 10, still holding under 30, 29.96. Zach Groninger in second, hold a 30.46. Caleb Heck just came in at 31.05, and Moses Weaver at a 31.51. So all still pretty tight. It does look like we have a more clear idea about who first and second is going to be, but it's anyone's race for third right now.
And those are outstanding splits for this point in the race. Really looking to see who's a back half swimmer here. Groninger kind of goes out and kind of just holds the whole race. Really curious to see what Heck and Weaver kind of have as a strategy here as we close out the second half of this race.
Zach Groninger actually lowering a split time down to the mid-30s, so you could actually see his tempo picking up right now.
Out in lane 2, Caleb Heck making his turn here. 13th length. And Pitts still 29.82. You can almost set your clock to it there, Brian.
Yep. Let's see what Groninger does on this one. 30.91. Caleb at a 30.90, so Caleb just dropped on negative split that.
Yep, he's starting to take his tempo up as well. Looks like Weaver out in the middle of the pool also starting to take his tempo up. Everybody's kind of making their move here with about 4:25s left to go.
Caleb looks like he's making a move on Groninger. Austin Pritz is actually increasing time here a little bit, splitting at a 30.26. Groninger just hit at a 30 flat. Caleb still sub 31 at a 30.85, so he's making a move.
Moses Weaver, 31.92. Everybody's kind of descending in their time. Bell lap coming up for Pritz, I'm sorry. 29.60, he's back under 30 again. And he looks like he's ramping up again.
All right, we got the freshman and the senior duking it out.
31.29 and 30.75. Heck at 30. Groninger at 31.
Groninger found some extra juice in the tank.
Yes.
He's really starting to gallop his stroke right now. Picked up his kick.
Moses Weaver, 31.89. Sorry, Brian.
Well, it does look like Groninger is going to hold off and get second place, sprinting towards the finish. Going to come in at 4:58.
Great swim for starting off the season. Caleb Heck, 5:02. 5:02.23. And Moses Weaver finishing out at 5:08.65. Center Grove goes 2-3-4.
Our second relay for the day is up next with the girls' 200-yard free relay. For Center Grove in lane 10, we've got DeVos, Trammell, Smith, and Weiser. In lane 5, Shop, Temple, Lay, and Matern. And in lane 8, Contact, Hutchinson, Shields, and Swisher.
All right, today's Center Grove Swimming and Diving Meet is being presented by the Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance. The Matt Green Agency provides insurance for vehicle, property, personal, and commercial. For a free quote, call 317-780-1000. The Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance is proud to support today's Center Grove Swimming and Diving Meet coverage.
School record in this event set in 2024. It's a 1:34.12. Don't think we're going to see that happen right here, but I do believe this is our A team on the relay in lane 5.
All right, up first in lane 2, DeVos, Shop at 5, Cantac at 8.
Shop out to an early lead as we pass the flags in the first 25. First to hit the wall. Really good underwaters.
At a half body length lead. Sneaking up into third place out in lane 2.
Adeline Temple up next for our Center Grove A relay.
Cantac will hand off to Peyton Hutchinson.
Plainfield in lane 7 giving us a run for our money. They might have a slight lead at this point as we go into the second swimmer.
Center Grove has their feet on the wall first. Better transition, though, out there in lane 7 underwater for Plainfield. Temple handing off the leg.
Center Grove B is still in contention for second or first place at this point, but got Caitlin Lay in the water for Center Grove A in the middle of the pool. Actually taking back a slight lead as we go into the first turn, or the only turn.
There we go. Good.
Yep, Caitlin come up first. Addie Matern going to be wrapping it up here. Let's see what happens in this last 50.
Matern getting ready to close it out.
Great exchange by Center Grove's A relay, giving us a full body length lead.
And the senior getting it done.
She's got her motorboat attached to her. Those feet are just going crazy.
Those feet are very fast. Very, very fast. 2 body lengths now for Matern.
Netta Weiser in the water down here on lane 2. Going to comfortably get a third position in that relay.
Matern splitting 24-44, 141.87.
And Maggie Swisher anchoring our relay up there in lane 8. She's going to get a split time of 28:33, putting Center Grove C into 6th place. So Center Grove A in first, Plainfield A in second, and Center Grove B in third.
Good showing by the girls there. That's a good swim. Good event. We're going to switch over to the boys 200 freestyle relay. Brian, who do we got?
In lane 2, Iyer, Raghavendra, Groniger, and Weaver. In lane 5, Argyris, Quadros, Mazdai Quadros. And in lane 8, Fraser, West, Black, and Staley.
All right. Center Grove seed time is 1:25.78. That is a lights out 200 medley relay time again. We got the Quadros brothers swimming together, Cameron Mazdai and Gabe Argyris leading it out. So it should be a pretty exciting relay here.
This is going to be a tough, if this group of boys stays together for this relay, it's going to be a tough relay to beat throughout the whole season. Anthony Quadros going to 21.06 this morning in that medley relay. Let's see if he can repeat that.
To quote one of my favorite movie references, he went to Plaid. Yes. Yes. All right.
Nikhil Iyer
Out
looking
early.
really strong down here in lane 2. Gabe right there with him in lane 5. Looks like Nikhil might come in as our first person to the wall. Actually, no, it was Harrison A. Matthew Quadros in the water now, along with Center Grove B, Ian Raghavendra.
And looks like Center Grove's 1-2.
Look at
After
Ian.
Yep. Ian was a great age group athlete.
Wow, I can't wait to see these splits. Ian coming in first with a 21.90.
21.90 for Ian Raghavendra.
And then Matthew Quadros on Center Grove A to 22.19. We've got Cameron Mazdai in the water now, along with Zach Groniger, and up in lane 8, we've got Moses Black.
Plainfield making a move here for second place, but Groniger putting that down. Groniger finishing it out here. Mazdai, 21.94.
All right, we got Anthony Quadros in the water for A, and we got Moses Weaver for B, and soon Carter Staley for C. Quadros coming back, bringing it home, looking really strong, as well as with Moses.
Anthony Quadros, 21.32.
Not quite what we did this morning, but still very
Pretty
respectable.
good, pretty good.
The relay coming in at a 128.44. The record in the event from 2020, a 124.15. So
we'll see
4
what
seconds off.
We'll see what that looks like at the end of the season for sure.
I think we'll have at least 2 boys hitting 20 points something in that relay by the time we get to sectionals, if not sooner.
I would think so. Mazdai putting up a 21. He hasn't done that in a while either. That's a really good swim for all 4 of those boys.
All right, up next, we're going to go back into the individual strokes with the 100-yard backstroke. We've got 2 heats. In Heat 1, Keely Shields in 2, Jordan DeVos in 5, and Coco Gonzalez in 8.
Next event in the pool will be number 19, the girls, 100-yard backstroke. We've got 2 heats.
And again, Keely Shields, usually a distance swimmer, swimming Heat 1, Lane 2. Today, 110.95. She had that console win earlier in the 100 free going 100. See if she can drop some time. Jordan DeVos having a great meet. Coco Gonzalez, the freshman, younger sister of Santana Gonzalez, who will be swimming in the next heat. We'll see what these girls can do here, Brian.
In 2 for Center Grove, Keely Shields. In 3 for Harrison, Bellhart. In 4 for Plainfield, Olivia LaRoche. In lane 5 for Center Grove, Jordan DeVos.
All right, we're out to the early lead in the middle of the pool.
Jordan and Coco almost identical to the wall. Both just coming up off their underwaters. It looks like Jordan DeVos has got the early lead. Plainfield's got Olivia and Kate neck and neck for 4th place at this point. Jordan DeVos still has about a 1 to 2 yard advantage over Coco in their lane 8. And here we go in the last 25. Jordan pulling away. Coco is fighting it out. with Kate Molinex from Plainfield for second spot. And then we've got Keely Shields and Pearl from Harrison fighting for third place, or fourth, excuse me.
All right. Good swims, 107.63. Gonzalez, 110.69. Keely Shields, 112.83. Moving on to our second final, Savannah Yankee out in lane 2 from Center Grove. Santana Gonzalez out in lane 5, seated in at 100.53. And the senior, Grace Campbell, seated in at 104.35.
We'll be jumping in here in just a minute. Kind of excited to see what Savannah's going to do in this, not her typical event.
Well, for the last couple of years, we've been looking for a female athlete to break the 100 mark again. Gonzalez definitely a contender for that this year. And Yankee also maybe possibly as well.
All right, here we are at the start. Center Grove in 2, 5, and 8. Santana Gonzalez going deep on the underwaters. Everybody just now hitting to the surface. Julia Baker from Plainfield, the early leader as we go into the first 25. Santana and Savannah fighting it out for second place.
Really, really close there for that second place. They're on the hip of the Plainfield athlete out in lane 7, Baker. And we'll see what this second 50 looks like.
Julie Baker from Plainfield first to the wall at a 30.41. Savannah in second place at a 31.36, and Santana just behind her. Grace Campbell in lane 8, looking strong as well.
Fourth place, yep. Campbell with a great turn, popping up in fourth place off the wall. And it looks like it's going to be a fight for second between Gonzalez and Baker.
Plainfield, Julia Baker coming in first.
Ooh, almost got her.
Almost got her. Yeah, Santana was right there. Plainfield at a 103.65. Santana Gonzalez at a 104.30. And Savannah Yankee at a 104.80. And then Grace Campbell coming in fourth place with a 107.55.
2-3-4 for Center Grove wins the event on points. And we are switching over to the boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane 2 from Center Grove, Nate Smith. In lane 5 from Center Grove, Ruben Popovicu. And in lane 8, Griffin Butts. Popovicu is also another number.
Audrey Brown from Plainfield High School winning the girls diving. Okay, we're going to listen in here as they're announcing our winners for the diving on the boys.
And Dathan Tram definitely made a lot of noise for the boys last year at state in diving. He broke his own record during the dual meet season.
Like 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know.
3 or 4 times.
I lost count.
Yeah.
So many times. And so boys diving very strong. Girls diving a lot of depth this year. And so it should be pretty exciting to follow their competitive escapades this year.
It's really great to have such a great diving team these last couple of years. In years past, it's been a bit of a crutch for us. And it's some of the times that's where we lost meets was because we didn't have a rounded out diving program. So having them, we had Mia Persecki a couple years ago. So we're really starting to build a tradition, and I believe that we've even got a diving club that practices here on a regular basis. So it's really great to see that part of our facility get used and putting some points on the board during these dual meets.
Well, it really is a secret weapon if you have a great diver. They're few and far in between, and so it's great that we're loaded up all the way up top to bottom on the ladder.
So heat 1 of the boys backstroke, we've got Ruben Popovicu out to a commanding lead as we go into the second 25. In second place, we've got Griffin Butts up there in lane 8 and Nate Smith in third place down in lane 2. So looks like this is going to be an easy 1-2-3 finish for Center Grove in heat 1 of 2. Up next, this is going to be a fun heat to watch. We got Ox Ranjan in Center Grove in 2, as we mentioned, just started swimming a few years ago.
Really his second campaign as a sophomore, really.
Yep, and making some great improvements, especially in the off season. Got to see him on the pool deck where he was swimming some PRs, and I was like, it's kind of an odd time of the season to be doing PRs. He's like, I just want to swim fast. So
you gotta love that.
He's got a great
racer's mentality.
Yeah, he's got a great mental attitude. And then we've got Ian Raghavendra in lane 8, who also has been seeing a ton of improvement over these last couple of years.
Well, and he was a fantastic age group athlete when he was much younger. Long axis strokes were his strokes, both the 50 free and 50 back. And so I look for him to go out pretty fast in this. We'll see how he brings it back in the second 50, Brian.
So Henry Linus, a previous state champion in the 100 back, he was runner-up last year, seated at a 47.71.
Not sure if he'll go that time today.
Who knows?
You never know. You never know. He looked his underwaters today have looked phenomenal. His strength of his race is definitely coming off the wall in streamline dolphin kick, and he just does a great job of moving down the lane.
As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Henry spent a lot of time competing against Will Modulin, and arguably one of the best backstrokers in the world right now. And went down and asked Henry right after Will did the 20.00 and asked him what he thought. He says, I'm going to be the first to hit a 19.
Yeah. It's good to have goals. It's good to have goals, yeah. All right, out early.
As we'd expect, they're all going down. Henry.
Half body length to the middle of the pool.
Right up at the 15-meter mark. Ox looking at it. Ox and Ian both vying for third place right now. Looking both really, really strong. Reed Johnson from Harrison just about a body length behind Henry as we go into the first 50. Henry splitting a 24.53 with Reed at a 26.11. Ox at a 27.74.
Holy cow. He got his mandatory 15 meters there, 15 yards. And
Henry pulling away, going to easily get the lead, almost hitting the bottom of the pool as he's doing his underwaters. Again, comes up right at the 15-meter mark. Reed is about 2.5 body lengths behind him, but look at Ox down there fighting super strong.
51.29 for Linus. Second place, Johnson from Harrison, 55 flat. Third place, Ranjan, 56.63. And Raghavendra turned in a 58.57. All best times, or best time for Raghavendra there.
Yeah, Raghavendra seated a 1:02.23, so dropping 4 seconds from his seed time. That could be his best time. So great drop for him there.
Great way to open the season.
Yep.
You can't be sad opening the season with a PR.
All right, up next is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. This is heat 1 of 2. For Center Grove, we've got Samantha Sims in 2, Lila Argyris in 5, and Iffy Fall in lane 8.
Argyris last year was a B finalist at sectional. Coming in at 1:15.61. We'll see what she can do today.
In lane 2 for Center Grove, Samantha Sims. In lane 3 for Harrison, Margaret Byrne. In 5 for Center Grove, Lila Argyris. In 6 for Harrison.
All right, all the swimmers are on the surface from their underwater pullouts.
Argyris definitely has the highest tempo rate of the field, and I look for her to distance herself from everybody else here.
Yeah, Lila really pulling away in that second underwater pullout. It's got a really good tempo. Iffy Fall up there in lane 8, new to the Center Grove swim program, doing well, holding her own.
Sims splitting out 38.72. Argyris way out in front by about 2 body lengths.
Continuing to pull away from the pack. We've got a growing fight for second place down here in lanes 2 and 3 between Sims and Munn from Harrison.
Pullout's going to win this here, Brian, between these two. Let's check it out here. Sims, good dolphin kick. Still tight.
Pretty much even on the underwater pullout.
Tempo will win it. Sims looking like she has just a little bit higher tempo rate. We'll see. She can out-touch her.
Lila going to come in first place, hitting the wall at a 1:18. In second place,
Sims just barely out-touches her.
Splits a 42.13, and Margaret Munn from Harrison at a 42, just a couple tenths faster, but she ends up getting the second place. And then Iffy Fall comes in at the sixth place with a time of 1:30.24. Heat 2 is up next.
Exciting race there for second in that. Sims way to pull it out there.
For Center Grove in lane 2, Caitlin Lay. Lane 5, Eliza Shop. And in lane 8, Kinsley Arisman.
Missing from this field today is Matern. Usually seated in the middle of the pool. It'll be interesting to see how Shop does and sizes up against the field.
The school record again is Michelle McKeenan back from 2008. It's a 1:00:12.
State record at the time. And then another lady came along to beat it. I don't know if you heard her or not. Her name was Lily King. I hear she's pretty good.
All right, we got a fight here between the Center Grove, between Eliza Shop and Caitlin Lay. Kinsley over there in lane 8, not too far behind. Caitlin Lay hits the wall first on the first 50.
Tempo rate's phenomenal on Caitlin's stroke here. I think as long as she has a pretty good pull-out, Brian, I think she can pull this heat out.
Tight race for first, second, and third with Hudson Helton from Plainfield and Kinsley fighting it out over there at the top of the pool.
Shop and Lay duking it out for first place.
Caitlin Lay just got a monster kick. All right, it looks like it's... Oh, Eliza Shop with the upset. Eliza Shop at a 1:11:08 and Caitlin Lay at a 1:11:20. What an awesome race.
Caitlin Lay, 1:11:20. Got to be close to her best time ever. I'd have to go look it up in Meet Mobile, but I think that was a really great swim for her.
Kinsley Erisman coming in at 5th place with a 1:16:84. That was a fun race to watch.
That was a fun race to watch.
All right, we've got 2 heats of the boys 100 breast about ready to start. We've got Brandon O'Leary in 2, Nolan Dunblazer in 5, and Jackson Grapple in 8.
Dunblazer and O'Leary and Grapple, all underclassmen. Nolan Dunblazer had a great season on the club circuit this summer. Brandon O'Leary, new to the team, we'll be watching him. And Jackson Grapple also having a really decent summer this year.
In lane 2 for Center Grove, Brandon O'Leary. In 3 for Harrison Jagasak. In 4 for Plainfield, Tyler Mertz. In 5 for Center Grove, Nolan Dunblazer. In 6 for
And out early, it looks like O'Leary's got the slight edge.
Jackson Grapple and O'Leary right there for first and second. Looking good off the wall, maintaining first and second place. Nolan Dunblazer in the middle of the pool with a pack of 4 swimmers right now, actually 5 swimmers that are all neck and neck.
O'Leary getting ready to make a touch here at 32. 31.74 for O'Leary. 34.59 for Grapple. 35.03 for Dunblazer.
Yeah, O'Leary 30 seconds ahead of everyone else and continuing to pull away. Really good stroke tempo.
Dunblazer making a move here in the back half.
Dunblazer's tempo's definitely picked up. Let's see what we do here on the wall. Dunblazer quick off the wall as well as Jackson Grapple. Comfortably in first and second place. Could go with 1, 2, 3 here again, Mark.
And it looks like Grapple's getting a little bit more distance per stroke than the field. I think he can sneak in there for third. O'Leary first. 36.67 for his second 50. Coming in at 1:08.41.
1, 2, 3, Center Grove.
Way to go for Grapple, 40.37. Dunblazer coming in at 37.27, 1:12.30. And Jackson Grapple, 40.37, 1:14.96. Great job, boys.
All right, this is the final heat of the men's breaststroke. One of the most highly contended races of last year's season in Johnson County for sure, between Lucas Ackerman and the other gentleman over there at Franklin. And then we've got the 3 guys here that just really backfilled it well. We've got Caleb Heck in 2, Matthew Quadros in 5, and Gabe Argyris in 8. Record just set last year. I don't think it's going to last long. Hopefully it lasts at least just 1 meet, but Matthew Quadros out to an early lead with Caleb Heck and Kyle Shelton fighting it out for second place with Gabe right there on their hips.
56.73 is the number. We will see how that shakes out. Matthew Quadros out to the early lead. He needs to go out in 26 to make it happen.
26.94. Matthew looking really, really strong, about 3 body lengths ahead of everybody else.
And his turnover rate's just so quick.
Caleb Heck down here in lane 2, fighting for second place again with Plainfield's Kyle Shelton up in lane 6. Gabe Argyris right there. Matthew half of the way back.
I don't know if he's got it today, Brian. 56.74 let me get the number here.
Oh, it was so close. Let's see what it came in.
Very close. 56.
57
73.
flat.
56.73 was the number. 57 flat on our first meet for Matthew Quadros. 57 flat. We'll see how long that record lasts.
Caleb Heck coming in at a 106.12 and Gabe Argueras at a 106.52. Good showing for both of those guys. And here we are with our last event, the last relay, the 400 free relay. It's heat 1 of 1. For Center Grove, we've got Temple, Arisman, Weiser. In 5, Matern, Yankee, Gonzalez, and Matern. And in lane 8, Smith, Swisher, Gonzalez, and Argueras.
One exciting swim by Matthew Quadros there. Really look for him to make the A5. He's about 5 seconds under the cut time. I have to go back and look, but he's way under the standard.
Well, Matthew's last club meet, he won a 55-25. So
it's only a freshman. You know, usually men peak like 24 years old. Very exciting to watch him and see how he progresses.
CG Relay A with Avery Matern out to an early lead with Adeline Temple in lane 2 in second place. Avery comfortably in the lead by about a 1.5 body lengths. We've got Plainfield High School A in second place currently with Center Grove B in lane 2 in third. Plainfield B close in lane 4. All right, we go for our first exchange with Savannah Yankee jumping in. Got a comfortable lead. She should be able to maintain that through the second leg here. The real fight is going to be for Center Grove B down here in lane 2 to see if they can gain any spots on this second leg.
And in the water in lane 2 right now, Kinsley Ersman.
And for Center Grove up in lane 8, it's Maggie Swisher. CGA now about 2.5 to 3 body lengths ahead as we go into their first turn of leg 2.
Yankee out in 26.86. Ersman out in 28.60. And Yankee making her last turn coming home.
Kinsley Erisman moving Center Grove B up into third place, hopefully here on this wall. Just a little behind. For Center Grove A, we've got Santana Gonzalez, our third leg swimmer that's entered just now. Good exchange. For Center Grove B, we've got Campbell Erisman, who's going to be fighting it out for third place. And then up there in lane 8, Coco Gonzalez. Campbell Erisman has pulled Center Grove B up into third place. Not sure if we got enough juice in it to take second.
Last leg coming up. In lane 2, we're going to have Netta Weiser. In lane 5, Addison Matern. And in lane 8, we'll have Lila Argiers.
All right, we just need safe exchanges here for Center Grove A, who's comfortably in the lead by about a half a pool length.
The Ball State commit senior Avery Matern up for the anchor leg and in the water.
That looked like a safe exchange to me. All right, here comes Netta Weiser down here in lane 2. Another good safe exchange. Netta's under her underwaters. And Lila Argueras up there in lane 8 getting ready to go in. Addie splitting a 26.08 on her first 50.
Weiser turning it up here and making some distance between her and fourth place behind her. And she's getting ready to split out. We'll get her split here in just a second. 28.52, good first 50 for her. And now she has about a 3 body length lead over fourth place. And out in lane 8.
Center Grove A finishes in first place with a time of 3:41.98. Record set back in 2024 at a 3:27.07.
Argiris out in 30 point. Weiser getting ready to finish here. Safe to say they'll be in third place.
Yep, Center Grove B in third place.
About 100 for Weiser. 4:00:53 for Center Grove B. Argyris finishing up here.
Plainfield A taking second and Plainfield B fourth.
Center Grove C finishing sixth. Argyris 107. Low 4:16.60. On to the boys' event, Brian. Last event.
Heat 1 of 1 for Center Grove in lane 2. Ja, Groniger, Ranjan, Heck. Lane 5, Mazdai, Bridges, Weaver, Linus. And in 8, Papavicu, Smith, Udrusals, and Frazier. As you mentioned, this is our last event of the day. We do have a couple senior interviews to finish up, so we'll move downstairs and do that right after the end of this race. Just one last mention of our sponsors before we wrap up the meet. Our diamond sponsors, Texas Roadhouse and the Sycamore at Mallow Run. Platinum sponsors, Jeff and Danielle Udrusals, the Matt Green Agency, American Family Insurance, South of Chicago Pizza, and Yard Signs. Gold sponsors, Long Brothers Tree Service, Amy Counts Photography, Red Oak Real Estate, and Caring Transitions. Silver sponsors, Crossroad Tax Advisors, Parsettage Custom Homes, Triton True Ale House, Motivation Driver Education, La Herradura 2 Mexican Restaurant, South Grove Eye Care, Chick-fil-A, Rise and Roll Bakery, and the Center Grove Aquatic Club. And lastly but not least, our bronze sponsors, Crumble Cookie and Panera Bread. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors.
All right. Plainfield has about a half body length lead. Mazdai having a good first leg. Keeping it close here. Up next, Mason Bridges and Trevor Smolt.
For Center Grove, we've got Zach Groniger going in our second leg down in lane 2. And for Center Grove C, Nate Smith, one of our seniors.
All right, Jackson Sims and Nate Thompson in the water now for them. Sims has had a really good meet. Looks like we've got Mason Bridges closing the gap and pulling ahead here in the second leg.
Well over a second better split and is currently taking the lead. We've got Moses Weaver coming up third. So I think it's all going to come down to who's ahead at the end of this third leg.
Well, finishing it out for Center Grove is going to be senior phenom Henry Linus, who you're going to interview at the end of this meet. The Arizona State commit.
An amazing exchange with Moses Weaver. Easily 2 body lengths. Don't know how that happened so fast. But Moses is having a lightning meet today.
Well, he went out 50 point in that 200 free earlier. A sign of things to come, I think, for him in that event.
Yeah, his freestyle is looking amazingly strong. Nate Smith comes in for Center Grove C. Moses splitting a 23-25. For Center Grove B, we've got Ox Ranjan in the water down here in lane 2, and Jack Udersall is up in lane 8. Henry Linus about ready to enter the water. Comfortable lead for Center Grove A.
Yeah, about six seconds. And the strength of Linus's swims are definitely his underwater work. You can see he just lengthens the lead out every time he turns.
Well, I think it's worth note. Watch when he goes into the turn. The guy kicks like nobody I've ever seen going into the wall. Split a 22-39. Comfortably in first place. Doesn't look like we're going to have enough juice to get our Center Grove B into second place. Got to fight out at the top of your screen with Caleb Frazier in lane 8, trying to move up a spot. School record here, a 3:03.63, just set last year by Linus, Height, Quadros, and Bridges. Finished this race at a 3:15. Still a strong start for the season.
Great showing for the season.
Harrison coming in second place at a 3:21.77, and Center Grove B at third place at a 3:30.59. Way to claw back there, gentlemen.
Yeah, 1-3. Looks like we're going to go 1-3-5. Battling it out. We'll see.
Yeah, we got a battle at the top of your screen. As we mentioned earlier, Caleb Frazier fighting to move up the spot. Looks like we're going to do it. And
nice. Great swim.
Center Grove C moving into fifth place. Great job there, gentlemen.
So Center Grove finishes out 1-3-5. We'll get our team scores here in a minute, and we'll interview the rest of our senior class at the conclusion of this meet. While we're getting ready to recap and interview everybody, just want to read one more time from our title sponsor. A big thank you to the Matt Green Agency. Matt Green is today's Center Grove Swimming and Diving meet sponsor. The Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance. They provide insurance for vehicle, property, personal, and commercial. For a free quote, call 317-780-1000. Again, that's 317-780-1000. The Matt Green Agency of American Family Insurance is proud to support today's Center Grove Swimming and Diving meet coverage. And we want to thank Matt Green for year after year being a perennial sponsor for our live stream and allowing all this to happen. He's a great partner to have. Right now, Brian is making his way down to the pool deck so he can interview the rest of our senior boys. And we will have our meet scores. Center Grove handily finishing first. I think we're just making sure that it's official. Both the boys and the girls had incredibly strong showings today. Sometimes sweeping events 1-2-3. Many times going 1-3-4 or 2-3-4, and two really good teams in Harrison and Plainfield that we competed against today. And if you sit tight, we'll have our official team scores coming right up.
All right, Brian Lewis here at the conclusion of our meet. We didn't get a chance to interview all of our seniors before the meet started, but right now we've got Nikhil Iyer with us. Congratulations on your senior year. How was your swims today?
I mean, I was pretty happy with it. Been through a block of tough training, so it's really nice to get out here and race.
Yeah, you guys looked really, really strong today. What are your plans for when you graduate?
I'm open to go to college, IU, maybe Syracuse, and pursue economics.
All right, any swimming in your future after college or after high school?
Maybe recreationally, just to kind of stay fit. But I think competitive swimming might be out of the picture for right now.
I get it. It's a big, big commitment. But congratulations. Have a great senior year, and look forward to seeing what the rest of the season looks like for you. All right, take care. All right, up next we've got Caleb Heck, one of our strong breaststrokers here. Really gave a run for money today. Nice swims. How'd you feel?
Pretty tired. Thanksgiving break's always a challenge with training, but coming to the end of it, having a lot of fun swimming this meet. So felt tired, but still able to go fast in a couple of races.
Yeah, we got county coming up here soon. Congratulations on your senior year. What are your plans for after you graduate?
Definitely going to college. Not swimming on the actual team, but definitely thinking about doing club, stuff like that, just stay in shape, have fun, compete.
That's very awesome. Well, congratulations again. Have an amazing year, and thank you for all your contributions. It's been fun to watch you swim.
Thank you so much.
Take care. And up next, we've got Nathan Smith, brothers of Joey and Sam, been swimming a long time. Recently transferred to Center Grove. Looking forward to a great year for you this year. Congratulations on being a senior. What are you looking forward to most your senior year?
Probably just cheering on my teammates and really supporting them in the big meets.
That's awesome. What are your plans for after you graduate?
I'm probably going to be attending University of Southern Indiana and going to be studying computer science. So.
Awesome. Any plans to swim at USI?
Probably not, but they have a lap swim, so I might.
No, that seems to be the common thing with these guys on the team this year. But great job today, guys. I mean, I know it's mid-season. You came off of a week of holiday training, but for this point in the season, you guys look great. Is there anything that you're looking forward to most, or maybe something that you appreciated most about your time swimming in high school?
Probably just the teammates, because they're always so supportive of your swims, and no matter how you're doing it, they're always there to help cheer you on and just be there for you.
Awesome. Well, hey, congratulations again. Have an amazing season. It'll be one to remember, okay? All right, take care.
All right, that wraps up our senior interviews. We're waiting for final scores here. Stay tuned as we get our official results.
Here are the results from this morning's meet. Here are the girls' scores. In third place, with 149 points, Harrison High School. In second place with 207 points, Plainfield. And in first place with 292 points, Center Grove High School. Congratulations, Lady Trojans.
On the ladies' side, Center Grove finishing first, and here are the boys' results.
In third place with 172 points, Plainfield.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get Moses Black in today because they're all swimming down, but just a quick shout out to Moses Black and one of our other seniors as well. Wishing him the best of luck this season, and maybe we'll try to get him on another broadcast just to round that out. But thank you, everybody.
All right, the boys also finishing out first place today. Our next streamed event will be our Holiday County invite. Please stay tuned to your announcements on Center Grove Sports Network on Facebook, and we will see you then.